So next comedian coming up to the stage, I've known for a while. Please give a warm welcome for Don Husman.
How's everybody doing? Great? Awesome. Good. So I'd like to just start off by apologizing to whoever it was that walked in on me earlier when I was peeing in the sink. But honestly, it was the only one with a mirror. And it works out really well because you can actually wash your dick at the same time. So I think the joke was really on me, though, because then I still had to go. I get nervous before I perform sometimes, and I had to go into the stall. And have you guys ever accidentally, like, gone to wipe your ass and your finger slips through the toilet paper and you finger yourself? Yeah, that'll only happen once, accidentally. So there were these two dogs on the sidewalk earlier today, and one dog looks at the other dog, and this female dog walks by, and he says, "Damn, did you see that bitch?" And the other dog turns to him and he goes, "Yeah, what a woofer." And then he turns back to the other dog and he says, "Yeah, but at least she had some nice sweater puppies." A good friend of mine, Ivy, a fellow comedian. Can we hear for Ivy really quick? So she loves talking about her breasts, and more recently, she referred to them as sweater puppies, so I had to ask her. I was like, "Hey, are those things registered service animals?" So I brought my cat to the grocery store the other day, and they approached me and they said, "Hey, you can't have pets in here." I said, no, it's fine. It's not my pet. It's my spirit guide. I wouldn't be here if not for her, so you know. But yeah, I'm a pet owner. I have a chinchilla, and I really should have thought about it more because I should have got two, because that way when it's all over, at least I have a pair of socks. So I love this local area. I love Humboldt. And the weird thing about Arcata, though, is when you see shit on the sidewalk, you can never tell if it came from the dog or its owner. I like to think of Eureka like a giant vagina. And that's because it's just full of dicks. And then I was going to write a joke about being in McKinleyville, and I realized that it was. You guys know why you never see Bigfoot around here? That's because he lives in Willow Creek, and it's hot as fuck out there in the summer, and he shaves and looks like every other hippie. All right. So, let's all hear it for the new year, right? 2014. So, I want to talk about being more positive for the new year and into the future. I was feeling a little sick the other day, so I got a cough drop, and I noticed that it had this positive affirmation on it. It said, "You're tougher than this." And I was like, this is awesome. I really like this. And I think they should do this, like, with more products in the world. Excuse me. More products in the world. Like, you know, they could have it on condoms, and it could say things like, "Keep your head in the game." You know? Or, "This should make you last longer." Or it could say, "It'll never happen." And then you could, like, on cigarette boxes, they could write something like, "Who wants to live forever?" And then they could put it on beer, and it could say something like, "It's not your fault." Another thing I like to think of, you know, as much work as I do, you know, day in, day out, you know, weekdays and weekends, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to call them that anymore. I'm going to call them strong days and strong ends. You know, and I decided I'm not going to take days off anymore. It's just days on from here on out. You know? So those are just some ideas about how we can keep positive. So I have one last thing that I would like to share with you guys. And I had to write it down because it gets a little tricky for me to say, so I actually have to read it. Okay. Stepping into the light. All right. So, what's Neuchâtel, everybody? I've been Gouda. How about you? Have I already told you this one? No? Are you guys getting fed up with my jokes yet? Yeah. Okay, so that's enough. You guys don't know jack about puns. I'll come up with more and bring right back. It took me months to really string these jokes together. All right, everybody, it's been fondue.
Every time I get on stage. Man.